Mobile Geeks coverage of MWC 2015 is powered by ASUS.
Hey guys, Sasha from Mobile Geeks here. I'm in Barcelona for the Mobile World Congress 2015. I want to do a quick and dirty comparison of the brand new HTC One M9 over here on my left and the LG G3 over here on my right. Quite similar phones, almost. Yes, similar because both of them are running on Android. But you know what, let's talk about the difference. Well, first of all, we have a 5-inch 1080p screen here on the HTC One M9, while over here on the LG G3 we have a 5.5-inch 1440p screen, which basically means this one sports about 70% more pixels than the 1080p screen over here on the HTC One M9. When it comes to the weight of both of these devices, even though that the G3 comes with this massive screen, but it only weighs 149 grams, and the HTC One M9 comes in at 157 grams, which is also maybe because, we have a real metal body here on the HTC One M9. Let's talk about the thickness of these devices. So the LG G3 comes in at 8.9 millimeters, while the HTC G3? The LG G3 comes in at 8.9 millimeters, while the HTC One M9 comes in at 9.61 millimeters. Of course, there's also slightly different between the SoCs. We have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 801, that's a quad-core at 2.5 gigahertz, 32-bit architecture over here on the LG G3 that I just switched on with is signature gesture, which is this double tap. Over here on the HTC One M9, of course, comes with a brand new Qualcomm Snapdragon 810, which is an octa-core 64-bit SoC. 4 cores at 2 gigahertz, 4 cores at 1.5 gigahertz. Both of these devices are sporting 3 gigabytes of RAM. Well, there's a slight difference here with the LG G3 because there are versions with 16 gigabyte of internal storage, and those are coming with 2 gigabytes of RAM. And this one here is a 32 gigabyte version, which comes with 3 gigabytes of RAM. This one here, the HTC One M9, also has 32 gigabyte of internal storage. The good thing is you can upgrade both devices with a micro SD card of up to 128 gigabytes. We have a 3000 milliampere hour battery here on the LG G3, non-removable, and we have a 2840 milliampere hour battery here on the HTC One M9, and guess what? It's also not removable. Let's talk about the cameras. This is quite interesting because here on the LG G3 we have a 13 megapixel camera on the back, but this one also sports an image stabilizer, an optical image stabilizer, which is really cool if you just want to take videos and pictures in a low light environment. Over here on the HTC One M9 we have a 20 megapixel Toshiba sensor. There's a 4 megapixel ultra pixel sensor front-facing camera on the HTC One M9, and it comes also with a wide-angle lens, so this is just perfect for selfies. The G3 sports a 2.1 megapixel camera on the front. So let's switch on both devices. As you can tell, there's also quite a difference here on the G3 because it has all the buttons on the back. So there's a power button and you have a volume control over here. It's kind of neat and you're getting used to it very, very quickly. But I just prefer this double tap here. So let's take a look at this. Yes, obviously, both of them are sporting or are coming with Android. We have Android Lollipop 5.0 over here on the HTC One M9, and it also sports this HTC Sense UI. This is a 7.0, which is slightly different compared to the previous versions. The HTC, which is a combination of LG and HTC, that's a good one. The screen on the LG G3 is absolutely gorgeous. Probably the best screen that you can get right now, at least in terms of the resolution. But to be honest, you know what, after a while, I'm not sure if I really need 1440p on the screen, except if you want to show off in front of your friends and just showing them an absolutely amazing video. So this is just a quick and dirty comparison, guys. If you have any questions regarding these devices, if you are maybe an LG G3 owner, and if you're considering upgrading to the HTC One M9, just leave us a comment down below. Just tell us which device you would prefer if you don't own a G3 or an HTC One M9. I'm Sasha from Mobile Geeks. Just subscribe to our channel, give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.